Therapy Thursday. We come together, three friends offering therapy. Two of us not licensed, one of us with a license. I have no license to, give advice. My name is Helen Kay.
The only license I have is to drive. I'm Ryan Mano.
And I'm Sarah Dash. And surprisingly, I've been given a license.
You're a licensed therapist. So is it like do you take a test like you would for a PhD? Or?
Yeah.
Okay. And it's a lot of studying.
Yeah, you got to take a lot of tests and do I think it's 3,000 hours.
Oh my gosh.
Before you take your test.
Whoa.
And
Okay.
so you do your postgraduate work.
Uh-huh.
And then your 3,000 hours.
Oh, wow.
Trainee intern.
Uh-huh.
And then you take your test. And then you're
wow. Well, thank you for walking all that experience through the door.
Mm-hmm.
My gosh. All right, Therapy Thursday. So Trina is on the line right now, Sarah.
Okay.
And that's what you do. You help people. It is what it says. You're calling for therapy. We have a licensed therapist. We started as a radio show, and now we're a podcast. Proud to be. But Trina, thank you so much for reaching out. So what's going on with you?
So, Ellen, I think my best friend just broke the biggest rule in the friendship handbook, and now she's acting like I'm being unreasonable. Yeah. My best friend is Misty, and she's like my ride or die since middle school. And recently she told me she's seeing someone new. And, at first I was very excited for her until she told me it was my ex-boyfriend, Brandon.
Okay.
Oh. Wow.
Yeah. And it's messy. Brandon and I dated for 4 years, holidays with each other's families. We took trips together, the whole we might actually end up getting married someday kind of relationship. And, well, I ended it about a year ago because it kind of just felt like the passion was gone, just like we had kind of, puttered out a little bit. And it wasn't messy, but it did still hurt,
Yeah, well, you broke it off. You were ready to break it off, and you did. That happens every day.
Yeah, it's just, Misty knows this better than anyone. And she was there for every ugly cry and every breakup margarita at Casa Vega. Now, suddenly, they're just dating. And, when I told her it felt wrong, she actually shrugged and just said, Trina, you dumped him. Brendan is fair game.
Okay.
And my mom agrees with Misty, and she told me just to get over it or I'll lose both of them. It feels like there should be a rule book that says your best friend's serious ex is permanently off limits,
Well, Sarah,
I don't know.
Sarah, you've probably seen a lot of this in your practice.
Yeah.
Someone discards something and then their best friend picks it up. So Ryan and I were talking about, like, if I don't want my sofa anymore and I put it on the curb and then it's gone in 10 minutes, I
Right.
don't know where, but I'm done with it.
Yeah.
Then I go to Ryan's house and I see that he took it and didn't say anything.
Mm-hmm.
Is that a violation? Like, is it okay to date someone's ex and not tell them?
I think that was actually the primary violation, is that Misty acted on her feelings rather than discussing them with Trina first. And then there's this massive invalidation, massive minimization. And there's a difference in what we're allowed to do. Like, is this actionable? Is she going to get arrested? No. But it doesn't mean that it's harmless or consequence-free just because we're allowed to do something.
So Trina, how is it between you guys now, you and Misty?
Well, it's a little uncomfortable to say the least. I'm really trying to not hate on her. It's just this entire situation has left me feeling very jilted, and now I feel like I can't even have the same relationship we used to have.
Mm-hmm.
It just feels so uncomfortable that this girl who's been there for me through everything and was even, privy to intimate, information regarding me and Brandon, that she could just kind of take that for her own use. And it's just very uncomfortable.
But it's been a year, if you don't mind, Trina. I'm going to jump in here. And I'm going to start by saying that I find this to be very selfish of you. No offense. Sorry. I do. Because you didn't want him. Like, your life went in a different direction. And you ever give a dog a bone and maybe there's another dog that comes up, but the dog's not eating the bone. It just wants to keep the bone close. You're not eating it. What are you protecting? What are you protecting?
There are feelings here in friendship that has been, I feel, discarded. There's a friendship where you share things with your best friend.
Well, it's an implicit loyalty contract when we witness the intimate nature of somebody else's relationship.
Right.
You guys,
what's
but
bro code?
It would be different if she took her from him.
But no, it wouldn't because and Trina, you were there with Misty most of your life, and then this guy comes in for 4 years, and then all of a sudden Misty tells you I met a guy, and it happens to be Brandon, just so casual. I think that's a broken girl code for sure. For sure.
Do you think that you would have felt differently if she had come to you and said, look, this happened, I ran into, Brandon, I think, maybe there's a potential for us to have something, and I want to know how you would feel about that. Would you be feeling differently about it now?
I did think about that, and to be honest, even though overall I'd be uncomfortable with the situation, I would have appreciated it if she'd come to me first so we could talk about it. Because the way she talked about it to me now, she just tried to make it so off the cuff, like it wasn't even really that big of a deal. And I felt like she ignored my feelings.
And that's
because
the problem.
I know I broke it up.
That's the problem, is that she made it not a big deal when it's very much of a big deal to you. And whether she thinks it's a big deal or whether we think it's a big deal, if it's a big deal to you, that's a big deal to the people who love us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I just, I feel disregarded in this whole thing.
But what would you have said? Let's go back to Sarah's question. Realistically, she sits you down and says, hey, Trina, I want to talk. And here's the situation, and it's Brandon, and oh my God. Realistically, your output, your input, your whole vibe on this is not changing one bit. You're going to hate it regardless. It doesn't matter if she came to you first. You wouldn't want it.
Good point, Ryan. That's why Misty should never have gone for Brandon anyway. There are so many people in the world by attaching to Brandon like a leech. This is her letting all the other guys around her that could be a great match for her go.
It's a scarcity mentality.
She found her person, and it just
we don't even know if this is her person. This was not her person. And by the way, was she flirting with Brandon while Brandon was still with you, Trina? Then you got to think back. Am I crazy, or were they actually hooking up before I even dumped him?
Right.
And did their hooking up lead to the breakup?
Interesting.
This could all be manipulated.
Is that something that you've thought about? Have you wondered whether there was an attraction?
I didn't even really think of it like that.
Until now.
Welcome to Cynical Valley.
Until now. Yeah, I guess that's where I'm at now. It's just, I never thought I'd be put in this position, so I never really thought this far ahead, to be perfectly honest.
Trina, I'm going to put something out there, and I'm not trying to make you feel, even more distressed than you already do. But your mom's reaction is concerning to me because I hear her kind of doing the same thing that Misty did.
Get over it.
Get over it.
Doesn't matter what you feel or how you feel. You need to deal with it. It's all on Trina. It's all on your shoulders.
Yeah.
And that's not fair. That's not love. That's not friendship. That's not even motherly.
And when somebody's generally doing that, when they take the get over it stance, it's generally about managing their own discomfort.
Yes. Okay. That is, yes.
All right. Well, Mike is dying to talk to us, you guys. So
are we, Trina, are you good here, or do you want Trina on for Mike or what? I don't know.
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Trina, you want to hear what Mike has to say?
Well, you know what? I'm already here. Let's do it.
Okay. All right. Mike, thank you so much for calling in. You say that it could be happiness between Misty and Brandon, and you have a story to share. What is it?
So, two buddies, best friends through high school into college. One of them had a longtime girlfriend, I think 5 years. They ended up breaking up, and 6 months later, his best friend went out with his ex-girlfriend. They're married today, 15 years, have 3 kids, literally happily ever after.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Okay.
But remember, the girl's agreeing to date the guy too, so
yes,
it's a mutual thing.
Okay.
both sides of the story, and if it was makes them happy. The only uncomfortable thing is if they become a couple and the three of them are going to have a hard time going out if he can't handle it, if she can't handle it.
Yep.
Uh-huh. Right. Okay. All right, Mike. Well, that's a fairy tale story. That's a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but good luck to them.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Mike.
All right. Have a great day.
Devora, I think I know what you're going to say. It's the way it all came down.
My opinion, and this is just my opinion, if it was my friend, I would ask permission before I dated him. And if she was really over him and okay with it, and she gave me permission, then okay. Like, if the friend's really like, I don't really care, go ahead.
Right.
Then go ahead.
Go ahead.
So,
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead. You need the go ahead.
Go ahead.
You need to go ahead.
Spelled G apostrophe head. Go ahead. Thank you,
Go
Devora.
ahead. Have a great day.
You
Love
too.
guys.
Go ahead. Go ahead, Trina. Trina, would you give the go ahead? It sounds like no way.
No, I think I'm going to have to say no way.
Yeah.
Sarah?
I think this is what it is. It's individual. Trina certainly has the right to step away from this and let them live their life. Hopefully, wish them well, but you know what to expect. We can't argue somebody into caring about how we feel.
Mm.
You know, you can make your point, you can explain why you feel this way, but I think it sounds like Misty's made her decision and Brandon has too, and that's something that you're going to have to come to terms with.
Here's the question that Sarah just asked, okay? Trina, Sarah said, hopefully wish them well. Do you?
I have to be honest. In this moment, I do not. I think I'm still very sore and raw from this whole experience. And I would like to think maybe once I've healed a little, there's a part of me who can be happy for them. But right now, where I'm currently at, I just can't. I think I need time to really process all this.
Trina, I would just be gone. Look, you have us now. You don't need Misty. You're done with Brandon anyway.
She has us.
And now you're going to have
She's got a relationship with us.
Now you're going to have to patch it up with your mother. That's the one that makes me sad.
Yeah, that concerns me too. And I do hope that talking about this and getting the validation, getting the normalization of what you're feeling can be part of that healing process. So you can step away from it. So you're hearing you're not crazy, you're understandably upset, you understand some of the reasons why you were so upset, and then you can let go.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Trina.
Well, it sounds like that's what I'm going to have to do.
We need a Therapy Thursday follow-up with you, so we're going to hang on to your number.
I would love that. Thank you.
Thank you. Well, I wish you nothing but happiness, good times, and a great new guy not named Brandon.
Thank you so much.
Have a good one.
Thanks, Trina.
Thank you. You too.
That was nice of you.
Thanks.
Yeah, I guess. We have more calls. I don't know. Do you want more calls? Or are we done? No, we're done. It's fine.
She's out. Doesn't matter what anyone else says. It's Therapy Thursday. All right. Aaron is in love with a cougar. Cougar love. Can it work? Aaron, 28. Wait till you hear his cougar's age. We're going to tackle that one next. Stay with us. Therapy Thursday. Let's get to Aaron. Okay, Aaron needs help. Aaron is 28 years old, and he met a cougar, someone older than him. Her name's Abby, and Abby is 50, so 28 and 50, quick math.
It's 22.
22 years.
Okay.
My dad was a math scientist, guys. 22-year difference, and Aaron fell in love with Abby. She's like no one he's ever met before.
Okay.
Said, I am 28, the most incredible woman I've ever known. Just broke my heart. Her name is Abby. She's 50. This isn't some midlife fling or a cougar fantasy. Abby's the real deal. She's divorced, independent, brilliant, adventurous, and one of the most beautiful women I've ever known. We met online, and from our very first coffee, something clicked. For the past 9 months, We've had dates that felt like scenes out of a movie. We've closed down restaurants around us. We laugh till we cry.
Okay.
Last week, she ended it because she says we don't have a future.
Okay.
She told me she doesn't want to invest more time in something that isn't going anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
And she wants me to be able to go out and find someone my own age.
Okay.
I don't want another person. I want her. Do I respect her decision and walk away, or do I fight for the woman I believe I'm meant to be with? Aaron.
I don't hear that she's rejecting him. She's rejecting a trajectory. She's looking at a future that she's not comfortable with. It's not, it sounds like, he thinks she's wonderful. It sounds like he's still deep in the infatuation phase. She seems to have moved out of that and is looking at things realistically.
So the age gap, 22 years. He's still in his late 20s. She's 50. So she's seen more of life than him.
Yeah.
And the trajectory. So she's looking ahead like, okay, this guy's in love with me. He wants me. In 10 years, he'll be 38. I'll be 60.
Yeah.
When he's 48, I'll be 70.
Yeah.
She sees no future.
It's just not a future that she's comfortable with.
Okay. That she's comfortable with. Because you see couples where there is a cougar couple and there are famous couples even who she's older than him. Bo Derek and John Corbett, same kind of thing, but they've had a lasting, long relationship.
Right.
So it does work out in the world.
And it can work, but she doesn't like the way that looks. It's not about whether it would work for somebody else. She's being really clear that this isn't how she sees her future. And it's important, I think, to respect that. Because, it doesn't sound like this is a fear-based or a confusion-based decision.
Right.
Listen, Sarah, you just said she doesn't see the future. I'm wondering if she even sees the present or the near past the same way. Because the way that Aaron, I'm reading this letter again, the way he's describing these things, it almost sounds like his fairy tale on her, this dream come true, this thing. But you almost put yourself in her space and go, what were you feeling while he was feeling this?
You're seeing so much projection and idealization, which is commonplace. It's part of the infatuation phase. There's not a lot of clarity there. And it's not problematic. It's what happens in most relationships.
Yeah.
And I really like the way it's very sweet how he talks about who he is in that relationship. So we not only fall in love with a person, we fall in love with ourselves.
Yes.
Oh.
And that's why it's so powerful and it's so beautiful.
And heartbreaking for him because she's discarded that ideal.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it sounds like the identity that he had finally been looking for in himself is gone.
Yeah. It's not necessarily gone. She's reflecting it back. His job right now is to hold on to that.
Okay.
To that identity expansion. There's a word for it, identity activation, which is when we see parts of ourselves that we didn't necessarily know were there. We become more of ourselves. The goal is to hold on to that in his future.
But how does one do that if in this hurt, he feels like it's all gone? Like how do you sift through the hurt and make sure that you're preserving that identity activation?
Because that is who he is. It doesn't disappear because she's no longer there. He can internalize it and he reflects that back to himself. He's not looking for someone else to reflect that back to him.
He says, I don't want someone my age. I'm looking for her.
Yeah.
He's really, really in love with her.
Yeah.
He is. He's really infatuated.
Okay, infatuated. So 9 months is still infatuation.
Absolutely. When you think about infatuation, generally 3 to 18 months. He's right in the middle of it. She's likely moved out of it. If you make a really good point, maybe she wasn't there. Maybe she wasn't viewing this relationship the
But
same
why would
way.
you keep going for 9 months if you know you could, if I'm Abby and I feel that this guy's just head over heels with me, am I leading him on if I'm continuing at the same pace for 9 months? It doesn't sound like they ever slow down.
And she is, if that's what was going on, she's made, I think, a really wise decision to stop it.
Okay.
But also, we don't have the frequency of dates within the 9. All we know is 9 months. They could have gone out 3 times, and that meant
so
the
you
whole.
think he's a little psycho.
I'm just saying we don't have. We need a little more. Like, were you guys together 3 nights a week? That's different to me than I'll see you in May.
Oh,
Right.
okay. All right.
You know?
Who do you want to go to first? We got calls.
Let's go to Virginia.
Okay. So you say no. As a mom, you say no.
I think that I would be totally uncomfortable because I have grown children, and I would not be comfortable with my son dating a older woman. Well, that much of a different gap, like him dating me. That's so weird.
Okay. Okay.
But what if he's happy though?
And that's about you,
Ugh.
not about
But what
him or what's in his
And I think, is he looking for like a mother figure? Like in my mind, I'm like, okay, you already have a mother. You don't need
Another
that.
mother.
Like, I don't know. Yes, I'm like,
Virginia.
I don't like that.
Okay, Virginia says hard no. Move on, Aaron. Okay. Thanks so much, Virginia.
You're welcome. Have a wonderful day.
You too. Connie wants to talk. Connie, you think what?
I don't mean to be cynical at all, but has anybody said anything about money?
Oh, do you think he's a gold digger or?
Interesting.
You know, unfortunately, sometimes in these age difference things, that's a factor.
Or maybe he's not making enough money and she's like, you're a boy. You don't have a career. You can't support me.
Yeah.
Well, right. Either way, I just
Either
don't
way.
know if that's an issue in the circumstance at all. I didn't know if that had come up or if it come up.
Oh,
in the
it did. It
letter at all.
didn't in his letter. I wonder if she would have written a letter. What she would say, like, "I got this kid who's just like drooling over me like a puppy, and I'm paying for everything."
He
blah,
mentions
blah,
the
blah,
dinners,
blah.
but who bought the dinner?
Or exactly.
I love you guys. I listen to you every morning. Have a lovely day.
You too. Have a lovely day. A therapy Thursday. So yeah, money, finances, that could be really attractive. There was a friend I knew, he was an aerobics instructor, and he had an older client in class, and it was about the same age difference, I would think, between Abby and Aaron.
Okay.
And she was throwing herself at him, and she had a lot of money.
Okay.
Well, he had a girlfriend. So he went to his girlfriend and said, look, I've got this client. I just want you to know I'm not leading her on. I'm this or that. In case you ever, hear anything,
Right.
I'm innocent. She really, really wants me. And she's even said, she's propositioned me multiple times. And so his girlfriend said, if you want her to give you a Rolex, I will look the other way.
Interesting.
Go ahead, take it. Just I don't want to know about it, but hey, I'm fine with it.
Okay.
So I don't know. It just sounds, but it sounds like Aaron wants to go really serious with Abby.
So let's answer his question then. Do I fight for the woman I believe I'm meant to be with? Does he? Sarah?
No. She's clear. She has clarity. He needs to respect her autonomy. Maybe circle back 6 months, see where they are. But, she's really clear. And again, it's not a rejection of him. Doesn't mean she hasn't cared for him deeply, enjoyed the relationship. It's just not a future that she wants for herself.
There's a Netflix show called Age of Attraction.
Okay.
And it tackles all different age groups, not
that's
just
right.
cougars, right?
That's right.
But with the cougar relationship, at least the episode that I was watching, they were super practical about it, like Abby. Like, it's never going to work. You can't do this.
Right.
Just like you were saying, the projection of it is just not feasible.
Right.
So, but we accept it when men do it. It happens
Very true.
all the time. Therapy Thursday.